Here at Personal Edge Fitness, we like to be on the cutting edge. Top of the line equipment, the nicest facilities, the best locations, the best equipment or modalities like online training. And what keeps us there better than any of those happens to be quality of staff. For 22 years, we've maintained the most qualified staff in the Southeast. And we do that not only by having a great program, great culture here at Personal Edge Fitness, but we do that through a very, very difficult screening process. That allows us to find the best. Whenever we do, I like to have a chance to come out here and introduce them to you. So talking today to our new exercise specialist, Carey, today on the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast.
Welcome to the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast with Garrett Williamson. Health, wellness, exercise, nutrition, and a whole lot more. Got questions? Call us and leave a message at 251-278-EDGE or message us at Personal Edge Fitness on Facebook and Instagram, at Team PE on Twitter, or personaledgefitness.com.
Good day and welcome to the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast. My name is Garrett Williamson. I'm president of Personal Edge Fitness. Thank you so much for joining us today and tuning in to another introduction of a new staff member here at Personal Edge. As always, I'd like to tell you how to get in touch with the show if you have any questions or comments about the show or any other shows that we've done. Or, as always, if you have any questions, especially ones that may be about myths in the fitness and health field, please contact us at area code 251-278-3343. That's 251-278-EDGE. You can also reach out to me at Garrett, Garrett, at personaledgefitness.com. That, of course, is our website and also our Facebook page. Hit me up on Twitter at Team PE if you want to contact me that way. Today, as I said in the intro, we love sharing our new staff members with everybody, letting them know who they are and making introductions. So we're going to do that today with Carey. Katie, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
I'm going to let her tell you how she got in touch with us. As always, it's important for us in our 22-year history, all of our staff members being the highest quality, which is why we have the most qualified staff in the Southeast. And Katie does nothing but add to that. Now, prove it to them. Please tell me your background as far as getting into the field and what have you.
Of course, I have a bachelor's degree in fitness development from a small D3 school in upstate New York. And then
you can say the name, it's okay. So.
SUNY Cortland. And then I also got my master's degree in exercise science from SUNY Cortland.
So not only were you there at a D3 school, and there was a reason why you went to that school, besides the fact that you're from that area.
Right. So I am from upstate New York, Binghamton to be exact. You can Google it.
What's it close by?
Syracuse.
Okay.
So Syracuse is the big school that's like near us up there.
I got you.
But yeah, I played basketball while I was at SUNY Cortland, and that was my reason for going D3 and staying at like a small school.
How far is your school from your hometown?
About 45 minutes. I went home almost every weekend.
Oh, wow.
Mom still did my laundry.
Yeah. How was the experience there at SUNY?
I loved it.
Okay.
I loved the small school environment. I loved playing basketball on my team. But being in such a small school, you really got to have that one-on-one time with your professors.
Right.
And it just gave me a chance to really get into the field.
Like I ask everybody, and I talked about this with you in your interview, but it's always important to me to hear everybody's story about why this field.
So with basketball being my passion, in 8th grade, I got a strength and conditioning coach, and I fell in love with it. They were out of SUNY Binghamton. It's a D1 school up there, and I just fell in love with it. I said collegiate strength and conditioning is what I want to do.
Awesome.
Then I got experience in collegiate strength and conditioning, and I said, maybe not what I want to do. But at SUNY Cortland, we had a biomechanics lab where we did a lot of Parkinson's research.
Oh, wow.
And that's where I fell in love with personal training and working one-on-one with like clients like that.
Okay, so upstate New York, that's well beyond Saraland, Satsuma, Sims, what have you. It's quite a bit. What brought you down to this area?
My parents retired down here. I grew up 23 years upstate New York. My dad actually built the house that I lived in.
Oh, wow.
But he retired down here. Moss Point, Mississippi is now home for them.
Right.
They love it over there. So warm weather.
It's amazing. Our weather draws a lot of people down to this area. So the fact that, I'm born and raised here, but of course I love our weather and I love our proximity to the water. Mm-hmm. I would guess that would be somewhat of a draw. So.
Yeah, of course. My dog loves the beach.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, she brought it up. I didn't. So you get to tell me about your dog.
I have a 2-year-old silver lab named Apollo,
right.
And he is the love of my life. There we go.
Well, it's also adds a lot to your life, so let's go with that too.
Yeah, for sure.
What's his name?
Apollo.
Apollo. Why Apollo?
My dad actually had stage 4 brain cancer.
Ooh.
And his saying going through it was failure is not an option, which
Right.
is from Apollo 13.
Oh, okay.
So my
Yeah,
dog's
that's
name is Apollo.
awesome. That's phenomenal. Actually, I didn't know that till just now.
Fun
so.
fact.
I'm glad I get a chance to interview everybody on the show. So, as I've said many times on the podcast, our mission statement is we seek to make people feel better about being themselves, and we do that by trying to reach everybody's level of wellness. But I've said many times on the show, it's not the facilities. Even though this one actually won the Statewide Design Award, we've got one on the Eastern Shore. We do home training, we do online training, we do corporate training. But it's not all of that. It's our culture that adds so much to Personal Edge and to our clients and what have you, and to our success as far as that goes. Of course, Katie is a big addition to that, and everybody knows the reason I was so joking about the dogs is the fact that we are director pet friendly and have dogs up here. Have you been up here yet and not seen a dog?
No.
Okay.
I saw 13 dogs the other day.
Well, then she fits in really well as far as that goes. But all right, why here? What attracted you to Personal Edge?
So here it's the culture for me. I love that everyone works with everyone. There isn't like one trainer that works with one person specifically. We all kind of work with everyone and bounce ideas off of each other. And I
Right.
really love that. You get a different perspective.
Awesome. And I didn't tell her to say that, I promise you. So. but actually, I'm glad you shared that because we talk about that a lot, about the fact that we're vastly different in any other personal training facility in that all of our clients work with multiple trainers. And I've said many times on the show that we have the most qualified staff in the Southeast. And arguably, we probably have the best trainer in the Southeast on staff, but nobody's as good as our team. And not only do our clients like that, but you see our staff members appreciate that. That's how we learn from each other and grow as far as that goes. What do you like to do as far as working out is concerned? All right, basketball, check. We got that.
I'm no longer playing basketball. I am not a big cardio person. I don't run. I do love a good quote unquote bro workout.
Right.
I hit those biceps and the triceps, but lately I've been actually working out with our trainer Lindsay here.
Right.
And she's getting me into some new types of workouts, bodybuilder workouts.
Okay.
I've been loving them. We work agonist and antagonist and
awesome.
supersets, and it's been super fun.
Awesome. And everybody knows Lindsay's been on the show before. She is our staff director. And yeah, I've noticed that y'all have been kind of slinging some serious steel in the middle of the day.
Yeah, right around lunchtime we get our workout in.
Perfect. Well, besides working out and besides working here and your dog, what do you like to do?
So I also have another job over at Lululemon.
Right.
That takes a lot of my time. And when I'm not doing that, I'm sleeping. So super exciting life over here.
There was nothing wrong with that. And actually, you're working at Lululemon had a lot to do with you being here because you met Tracy.
Right. So I was checking Tracy out at Lululemon and we just got talking and I'm like, yeah, I have a master's in exercise science, but I'm not really using it. Like I'm hanging out here at Lululemon. She goes, you need to call this person tomorrow. And I did. And now here I am. So
Tracy is one of our clients, have been with me actually since 1996. And she was a customer of y'all's evidently.
Yeah. She loves it over there.
And that's where we get some of our best, not only ideas for the show, but also, as you see, they know our culture, they know who fits, and it was a perfect fit. I mean, it was that whole process. I mean, you called the next day.
Within like 2 weeks.
2 weeks it was done.
Here.
Yeah.
My
It was
paperwork
fantastic.
was signed.
Perfect. So we were very glad to have you. So
Thank you.
What else do you want everybody to know as far as your training is concerned, or what have you, what you like to do, or what I haven't asked you?
I'm super excited to be here. Coming in, I didn't have a lot of experience personal training with like one-on-one.
Right.
So getting my feet wet with that has been super eye-opening. I love
Right.
it. And that's why I love the culture here, to be able to like bounce ideas off of one another. It's really helping me be more comfortable in personal training and getting used to that.
Something we tell all of our exercise specialists when they start, this has a lot to do with the way we develop our business. Personal training is like any other career. It's just the fact that typically turnover rates in personal training careers is very, very high. It's rare to see many personal trainers that last more than maybe a year or 2 years in the career. Now, our average tenure of a staff member here is 7 years. The reason I say it's like every other field, your interests change. You may be still interested in the field, but your interest in what you want to do in that field change. Our exercise specialists come in and, like you heard Katie say, she's working out with Lindsay. Kudos to you. I mean, I don't even do that. So,
Hey, she got me on it, and we've been consistent. So.
Obviously, Lindsay did a heck of a workout, but she's working out with Lindsay, and she's interested in new exercises. She's interested in new ideas. Our exercise specialists bring, when we tell them that you're going to add so much to what we do, there are so many different ways to work out, and the variety is what benefits our clients. And so we always tell our exercise specialists, kind of an inside joke, that after the first few weeks of training, we being the directors, who in our position, we love setting protocols, we love setting up and designing programs. Many maintaining relationships with clients, and we still like to train. But we tell our exercise specialists that after the first few weeks, we better be stealing exercises from you. Now, I'm telling that because there's a story that goes along with this, and that is that just yesterday, I'm working out with one of my clients that worked out with Katie. In fact, it was your first session. The first person you trained, our good friend of B&B Pets, Bill Truffin. First person you actually trained here at Personal Edge. And he was complaining to me about, he said, he loved the variety that you did, and you did some stuff that he actually said something to you about liking the variety.
Yeah.
You said, okay, I'm going to do something you've never done before. And he told me that, how happy he was about it. At the same time, how sore it made him. And how much he was like, I'm just not sure I like this exercise. So he immediately turned around and did that exercise, stealing exercises from her. And I look across the room, and Gary's doing a 2-on-1 session, and he's doing the exact same exercise. So our exercise specialists bring a lot of new ideas to us. I mean, we've been in this for 22 years. I've been training myself for 31. You would think by now I know all the exercises. No, and I don't even profess to, and I hope I don't. And I hope when I retire from this career that I don't know everything. And I promise you, every exercise specialist will add to that and bring to that, and as well, Katie has so far, so which we really appreciate, definitely.
Yeah, it made it a challenge knowing that Bill has been here for so long to find something that, he hasn't done before, or at least hasn't done in a long time.
At least 20 years, if not 21 years, he's been here. Yeah.
Right.
By that time, he's worked with a variety. I mean, Lord, he's must have worked with 7 or 8 trainers here.
Right.
Fantastic. You hit the mark. That was great. So
thank you.
That's awesome. Well, again, welcome to the staff.
Thank you.
And I want to tell everybody, if you're interested in speaking to Katie, you can reach her at your email address, katie@personaledgefitness.com.
Yep.
And that's a KATIE.
Yeah, at
correct?
personaledgefitness.com.
At personaledgefitness.com. So you're welcome to reach out to her if you have any questions for her. I'm sure that I hope that she would mind answering them.
Absolutely not. Send them my way.
Wonderful. And as always, if you have any questions about this show, any others that we have, you can always contact us at area code 251-278-3343. That's 251-278-EDGE. Reach out to me at Garrett, Garrett, just like Levi Garrett, at personaledgefitness.com. That's our website, our Facebook page, and you can hit me up at Team PE. Quality trainers. For 22 years, we've maintained the most qualified staff in the Southeast. We're extremely proud of that. And the addition of Katie, of course, just enhances that. So thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Of course.
I appreciate it. And this is one more way that we are helping you reach your level of wellness. Thank y'all so much for listening.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast with Garrett Williamson. Subscribe now and be a part of the show by calling 251-278-EDGE or message us on Facebook and Instagram at Personal Edge Fitness or at Team PE on Twitter, and visit us at personaledgefitness.com.